Frank James was New York City's most wanted man after police say he rented a U-Haul van in Philadelphia before coming to New York. He was arrested in the East Village right here in the heart of Manhattan. The shooter set off 2 smoke canisters on a subway car and then opened fire with a Glock 9mm handgun, shooting 33 rounds that struck 10 people. Several more were injured by shrapnel and smoke inhalation. The weapon used in the attack was later found along with the rental van, 2 magazines, ammunition, gasoline and consumer-grade fireworks. The city's mayor, who remains in quarantine recovering from COVID-19, joined the media briefing virtually.
My fellow New Yorkers, we got him. We got him. I cannot thank the men and women of the New York City Police Department enough, as well as our federal agents, our state police, our first responders, from the 9/11 operators to the various men and women from our medical professionals. We got him and said to New Yorkers, we're going to protect the people of this city and apprehend those who believe they can bring terror to everyday New Yorkers.
The suspect, who had a criminal history including multiple prior arrests, was taken down after a tip-off from the public.
Moments ago, Frank Robert James was stopped on the street and arrested by members of the New York City Police Department. Officers, in response to a Crime Stoppers tip, stopped Mr. James at 1:42 p.m. at the corner of St. Mark's Place and First Avenue in Manhattan. He was taken into custody without incident and has been transported to an NYPD facility. He will be charged with committing yesterday's appalling crime in Brooklyn. I want to commend all of the investigators and analysts who took part in this all-hands-on-deck investigation.
Eyewitness video captured shows the chaotic scene, people frantically exiting the subway car filled with smoke, some collapsing on the platform from injuries sustained during the melee.
Recovered at that scene was a Glock 17 9mm handgun, 3 extended Glock-type magazines. 1 was still in the weapon, 1 under a seat, and 1 in a backpack. We had 33 discharged shell casings, 15 bullets, 5 bullet fragments, 2 detonated smoke grenades, 2 non-detonated smoke grenades, a hatchet, a black garbage can. The 2 crime scenes, the subway and the van, are very active and are still being processed.
Online video tirades under the handle Prophet of Truth 88 emerging in the hours since the attack, of the suspect ranting about race, violence, homelessness and mental health, including his own. Eyewitnesses in the vicinity of the attack speak to the chaos and confusion soon thereafter.
I saw people running coming out of the train, and I didn't know what was going on. I asked a lady, she said that she actually saw everything, what happened down there. She saw a lot of people bleeding, and she heard shootings, I don't know.
I saw a lot of people coming out of the train station, screaming, yelling for help. I saw a lady, she was shot right in her leg. She was shot in her leg? Yeah, and she was screaming for help. And the police station came in, the 72nd precinct. They did a good job on coming quick and fast.
A silver lining, none of the wounded have any life-threatening injuries. What slowed the investigation was that security cameras at the subway station in question were not working. But investigators were later able to get an image of the suspect off a bystander's cell phone video. And while the official word for now is that this is not being investigated as an act of terrorism, police say they are ruling nothing out. Sherwin Bryce-Pease, SABC News, New York.